He'll stay close enough to not lose you, but distant enough to never choose you. And that is the most profound thing I've seen a reference online about how guys waste our time, and it said he'll stay close enough to not lose you, but distant enough to never choose you. And that is the most profound thing I think I've heard. I feel like a lot of the times a man will literally play with you with no intentions on really showing you and putting forth the effort that he wants to move forward and grow in something deeper. But he will kind of keep things very vague and simple and expect you to be accepting of that place he has you at. It's kind of like he has you on hold. He doesn't want anybody else to have you. He doesn't want you to go off and go find happiness possibly somewhere else. So what he does is he'll kind of spoon feed you a little bit, is what I'll say. You know what I'm saying? Kind of give you a little bit here, make you feel good, make you feel loved a little bit in that moment, make you feel affection in that moment. And then he'll kind of do what it is that he does best. You know, never fully commit, never fully take that step, never fully choose you. And then he'll step back in and feed you a little bit again, like he's choosing you. But in all reality, he's just making you an option for the time being. I feel like, and then when you have the courage to kind of have boundaries or set boundaries and say, hey, this is not what I want, or I want more, or I expect more, I deserve more, then it's kind of like they try to kind of manipulate you and guilt trip you into not wanting to, you know what I'm saying, like be put on a shelf and be put on a standstill. And it's kind of like life goes on, things are happening, you know what I'm saying? And I am a firm believer that if you want something, then go get it. If you want something, make the changes. If you want something, then you got to really put your all into it. And so for me, you can't tell me as a woman that you want this, but every action in your body is doing the exact opposite, and then expect me to continue to be okay with waiting and being patient. Like, and then again, when you tell them that, hey, I'm ready for some movement, you know what I'm saying, or I'm gonna have to move around, then it's kind of like you're impatient. It was kind of like, hey, did you forget that I was patient all this time while you were spoon feeding me and breadcrumbing me, you know what I'm saying? And so what about all of that? That don't matter. Like the time that I put in waiting and thinking something would be more, or that you would actually step up to the plate, like that doesn't count for anything, or me being patient. So it's kind of like, you know, like a toy. They want to kind of put you on the shelf and kind of deal with you when they want to, or whatever like that, and then want you to be okay with it, knowing that it's not secure, knowing that it's not a stamped or a foundation that's set, you know what I'm saying, for you and for them. And that really just sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that a lot of men play those type of games, and then the woman is looked at as the bad guy when she decides she no longer wants to, you know what I'm saying, like be a part of it, or she sees more for herself as far as, hey, look, I know me, regardless of what, I know I'm a good woman, I know what I can bring to the table, I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, I'm all in if you all in. So the fact that you want to kind of play these games is kind of, you know, it's crazy, it's insane. But at the end of the day, maybe you should find somebody else to play those games with, because a man that wants to will, and a man that does not will not. And that's just what it is. King has said it. Y'all have a good Sunday. I'm out.